Hello and welcome. Our topic for the day is evaluating expressions. To understand the concept, let's look at some questions. The first one says simplify 4u to the power of minus 2 when and u equals to negative 1. Whenever we have to evaluate expression with a given value of the variable, what we need to do is we plug that value of the variable in the given expression. So here we are given 4u to the power of minus 2. So in this question, what do? We plug u equals to negative 1. So let's do that. 4u to the power of minus 2. Here we have a negative exponent in the numerator. This can be made positive when it goes to the denominator. So simply moving the negative exponent variable to the denominator makes it positive. Now we can plug it and the calculation becomes easier. 4 divided by negative 1 to the power of 2. Negative 1 times negative 1 is a positive 1. This can be simply written as only number 4, which is the final answer, which is option A. Let's look at the next question. Evaluate negative 5n to the power of 3 when and this n is equal to 5. So we plug n equals to 5 in the given expression. Negative 5 times n cubed means 5 cubed, or 5 to the power of 3. 5 to the power of 3 means multiplying 5 3 times. So let's evaluate the parentheses first. Negative 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. And now 125 times 5, let's do that over here real quick. 25, 2, 2 here, and 1. So 625 with a negative sign is the answer, which is option D. Let's try out the next question. Simplify, we have to evaluate 4x squared when an x equals to negative 3. So what do? We plug x equals to negative 3 in the given expression. So this turns out to be 4 times negative 3 squared, which is equal to 4 times negative 3 times negative 3. So negative 3 times negative 3 is a positive 9. So 4 times 9 is equals to 36, which is option D. Let's try out the next example. This says evaluate, and we are given the expression negative a squared b squared minus 4ab squared minus 4. Here we are given two variables, a and b. So wherever we find a, we'll plug the value negative 3, and whenever we will find b, we'll plug the value negative 4 in the expression. So here we have negative a squared, that means negative 3 squared, b squared is negative 4 squared, minus 4 times a is negative 3 and b squared is negative 4 squared, minus 4. The negative sign remains here. Negative 3 times negative 3 is a positive 9. Negative 4 times negative 4 is a positive 16, minus 4 times negative 3. Negative 4 times negative 4 is a positive 16, minus 4. Minus sign over here. 9 times 16 is 144. Let's evaluate this. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 16 is 192 with a positive sign, because one negative and one negative makes it a positive. 192 minus 4. Let's evaluate this part now. Negative 144 plus 192 is 48, minus 4, which is equals to 44. This is the final answer, which is option A. Let's evaluate the next question. Simplify, and we are given the expression negative 2c squared h to the power of minus 1 x cubed. Now here we have three variables. Wherever we see the variable c in the expression, we'll plug it as 8. Wherever we see h, we plug it as 9. and whenever we see x we plug it at -7. So let's write down the expression -2c squared h to the power of -1 x cubed. Now what we'll do first, we'll fix the negative exponent and take it to the denominator. So this becomes -2c squared x cubed divided by h to the power of +1. Now let's plug the values. -2 c squared is 8 squared, x is -7, so -7 cubed divided by h is 9 to the power of 1. Now this is -2, 8 squared is 64, 7 cubed is nothing but -7 times -7 and times -7. So first of all you write a negative because there are three negatives. 7 times 7 is 49. 49 times 7 is 343. -343 divided by 9. Now here we see two negatives. So negative and negative is a positive. 64 times 2 is how much? Let's calculate. 128. 128 times 343 divided by 9. We can carry out this calculation and quickly see what we get. Here we'll be getting 43904 divided by 9, which is option A. I hope evaluating expressions is not difficult anymore. Thank you and bye bye.